One of the most underrated components of your training when you're thinking about injury prevention and minimization is range of movement. I'm not talking about being a yoga bunny where you bring your head to your foot. It's having enough range of movement that you can actually get into the positions that you need to do the exercise that you're doing. If you don't have those movements, it means that you're essentially fighting yourself or you have resistance from yourself, which really, if you think about it, it's not the smartest strategy. You want to make sure that you can get into movements effectively without resistance so that you can then focus on the things that matter most. When you think about squatting, if you just think about it simplistically, you need to be able to bring your knee up towards your chest. But what you actually need to be able to do is do it in a position that is similar to your squat. Now, if, say, for instance, Joe could only get to here, we can already say that he can't get full range of movement because he can't get his knee past that parallel line. So we would need to look at hip flexion. Now, something that's spoken about in our industry a lot is hip internal rotation. Now, Joe has just competed over the weekend in a powerlifting comp and is quite stiff, but you need about 30 degrees to 45 degrees of hip internal rotation, which is essentially bringing the leg out here. What that tells us is when he comes down into a squat, he has enough range of movement at the back of his hip to be able to allow that tissue to stretch so that he can get into the bottom of a squat without jamming his bones together. Very simply put, but it's a really important component.